Okay, I'm back on the bridge. Gosh, I just tested that just to see if I could die or not, and I wanted to see if you could fall off the bridge, because there's no jump button in this game at all. So I was wondering if there was, say, an invisible wall. This sound though, the music, it does seem like there's something stalking me. She will take us to the forest to die, but we would leave a trail to find our way back home. One time, we got very lost. Dear. And then he had to eat his sister for nourishment. That would mean he is the evil witch that eats kids. Oh, they're hands. The hands holding the ropes of the bridge. That's cool. Oh, Candyland. Ah, house made of gingerbread and sweets.
When your consciousness is in another subconsciousness, your psyches will inevitably intermingle. Just as the client's mind can affect you, you will see parts of yourself reflected in the mind of the client. Tread lightly and tread carefully.
Ah, so that was where the whole heart monitor gimmick comes in. Because if your psyche gets scared, and then the world will react and add scarier things. Oh dear, like this. It's either made of meat or pudding. Considering the muffins, I'm gonna say pudding. What's in here? Dead owl. Oh no, these are all the animals that we paid homage to by giving them bread. Oh dear, those are knives. Reminds me of the meat circus in Psychonauts, which was a level in a game which should have been removed entirely because it was incredibly difficult and absolute shit. Psychonauts was really good, but as soon as you meet that milkman level, it goes to shit with how hard the game becomes. Ugh, ants. Ants and spiders. Fucking hate ants. Because in that game, it's incredibly easy for the most part. Until, hey, the gingerbread house.
At Neurostalgia, we take great measures to ensure our neuroprober's safety as best we can. However, you are about to proceed through to a highly dangerous area that you must face alone. If the client's subconscious becomes too volatile, you will be automatically removed from this area of the mind and taken to a safer area of the mind. Use this as an opportunity to collect yourself. When you're ready, you will be able to easily return to where you left off to battle the darkness and chaos that has taken root in the client's subconscious.
I was bitten by an animal in my sleep. Cool. Oh, cookies! Let's click on them! It's like cookie clicker! Oh god, the current Steam game, the monster game they call it, where you're just endlessly clicking. They did say they got their inspiration from a free browser game called Cookie Clicker, which I'm ashamed to say I played far too fucking much and I really should have. I mean, I own over 1,000 computer games now. Like, I have hundreds of books and all that, and there I am playing a fucking game where you just click cookies. Oh man, this house is really nice though, really cool. Right, highly dangerous area, but everything looks so delicious. Okay, in real life what I'll do, I'll jump on that cage, jump on there and just go a straight line. You could easily just come here on your side and you just start walking slowly. Oh Jesus, that one nearly took my eye out. Yeah, you can easily just go by the side. I'm guessing my character's a real fat fucker as well, so I can't traverse in between those two without my hitbox just getting smashed. There must be a way. Fuck it. Oh, you can. You can just go. You can just walk on the side. Oh, I was completely wrong. Oops, my apologies. I'm cynical after all the games I've been playing. Oh, now. Yes! It was your best birthday ever. Oh, I'm in the oven. currently fighting every single urge in my body to not make an Auschwitz joke. Oh, hands. Okay, I can't move at all. I don't have any control. Oh, there you are. You have to click on one of the hands. And that was it. It was the worst birthday ever. Oh, not the best one. Oh, now suddenly I'm in Swan Lake. There's a squirrel we paid homage to. There's the bunny, Mr. Bunny Rabbit. Can I fall in the water? No. So I stopped playing World of Warcraft again. Hey guys, I added a patch so you can't fall off the boat anymore. Really? Blah! Splash. And there's Mr. Frog. Oh, I'm guessing there's Mr. Owl as well. That wasn't very dangerous at all. It's easy mode. Oh, and now we are ascending. Hey. Oh. We were lost. But we found a house that looked like gingerbread. And various other diabetic foods. Oh, how many photos do I have now? Is it enough? It's all of them. Oh god, frame rate took a bitch then. So, let's have a look. I'm gonna try this. Oh god. Wrong. Okay, so my option was my stepmother hated me. She took us into the forest to die and we got lost. An animal bit me in my sleep. Our house was burnt down and my sister saved me from becoming dinner. That is the wrong answer, right? So stepmother hated me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's all rushing back to me. It's so awful and I don't want to remember, but yes, I now know the face of my demon. My sister and I, we were taken out into the woods by my stepmother for one of her nighttime walks. We'd usually find our way back by leaving a trail of whatever we could grab before the walk, marbles, pieces of paper, even pebbles. However, one night she took us deep into the woods. We brought some bread to leave a trail of crumbs, but all the forest creatures must have eaten them. We were lost, so lost. We tried to find our way back, but it was so dark, and we were in a very strange part of the woods. We were lost for days. Hungry and tired, we finally found a house, and we were so hopeful that someone might be able to help us. That house, though, that house was no ordinary house. It looked like candy, and there was something off about it. We shouldn't have gone in, but, well, we did. It was a prison for lost children like us. There was a woman in the house who would fatten her prisoners up and try to eat them, and that was going to be our fate. I was first. She tricked me into getting close to the oven, and before I knew it, I was inside. If it weren't for my clever sister Gretel pulling me out in time, I would have been burned alive. We escaped that house and found our way home. After that, things started to get better. Our awful stepmother passed away, and my family came into some wealth. I guess we just forgot about those events. I mean, how could you live with those images and memories inside your mind? Then again, they were always there. The old woman still torturing us beyond memory, beyond time. However, I can now confront my past, confront this trauma. It is better to know than not to know.
Christ, for like 15 minutes I was trying to solve that, thinking it was a real story, that this was like a real person's life, and in his mind he was associating his stepmother and getting lost with Hansel and Gretel. Turns out no, the answer is Hansel and Gretel. I didn't know our protagonist was a fairy tale character. I feel like such an idiot. Select client. Let's pick someone else. Let's pick a real person this time. Client 25. Being seen by Dr. Sausage Rolls. Reports feelings of scopophobia that have heightened since her mother's death. Has no conscious recollection of any traumatic events happening in the past. Percentage of explored environment? 0. Ooh, and you can reset it as well if you want to. So it looks like this is the only character that we can do, other than the Hansel and Gretel part, of course. And that's just because it's early access. So there's going to be another 2 patients, and they'll come in a future update when I have unfortunately no idea. Nature of early access, unfortunately, could take years, could take months.
I guess I don't know where to start. Anywhere? Okay. Well, I've been a real estate agent for the past 20 years. I graduated from a small college just about half an hour from here, actually. I've never been married. I have no siblings. I've always loved cats. I hate churches. I guess I've always been a little bit of a loner. I really hate how people look at me. Especially lately. I've honestly felt pretty, I don't know, normal. Until about a couple of years ago, after my mother's death. That was when things started to come apart. Do you ever feel like people are just staring at you? Like when you walk into a room and everyone knows something they're not telling you? I don't know, I just feel awful when I'm around people, guilty, angry. I had a pretty happy childhood. My dad passed away when I was just a kid. My mother told me that he died in a car accident. I don't remember that day, though. Maybe I was too young. My dad and I always played jigsaw puzzles together. He was a businessman. I remember him always talking about the family finances. My mom and I were never all that close, but I do miss her. She loved her wine. Lord, I don't know why this is happening to me. I was the perfect little girl.
Right, let's explore the land of the perfect little girl. Me having a tea party. It was so hot that day. I remember being so thirsty. All of the faces are missing. I wonder if it's because she doesn't like people looking at her, and she always feels like people are staring at her. There's a weird graphical effect happening at the moment. And there's all these little white lines moving everywhere. Wow, I'm impressed. I love the style of it. Oh, the graphics are really cool. Yeah, let's go straight into a house. Let's not bother with the outside world just yet. That's the main hub, so we'll be coming back anyway. Whoa. Either these doors are incredibly big, or I'm playing a character who's only 2 foot tall. American plug sockets. You always look so surprised. Yeah, I'm playing like a 2 foot character. Because look at that chessboard. My mouth is touching it essentially. Why am I so small? I wish I could see what my character looks like. Unfortunately, I'm just a floating camera. For only the happiest of families. Sugar and spice, 600-piece puzzle. And that one there is also for only the happiest of families. Yeah, I put my head upside down to have a look. Can't press anything. Yeah, nothing here is working. What's that say? Managing stress. I'm alright. You're alright. Living with cancer. From underwater to flying free and clear. Santa Claus is coming. And oh, here's a book. Impress your parents. Oh no, it's a board game. Impress your parents by completing a puzzle. Right, oh. Oh, that's a really big picture that I had framed. Nothing in here of interest apart from the baby face. Although that Living in Cancer book, I wonder. Oh, there's like shit's going on in the bathroom. Okay, so there's mum and dad. There's mum and dad, and there's our patient, the young little girl.
I'm in the shower right now. Where's your father, hon? I'm in the shower. Where's your father?
That's why I'm so small. I am the little girl.
I'm in the shower right now. No, I'm busy.
Come on, I'm knocking.
I'm in the shower. Get off your father.
Ah, so maybe it's the father. Maybe he didn't die in a car accident after all. Maybe he died of cancer. But if that's the case... Oh god. If that is the case, then why did you say it was a car accident? I have a theory. Past you. Oh dear. I think the father killed himself. I don't think it was a car accident. Yep, all these bills. Oh, fucking hell. Shot himself. There's no car accident. Fucking killed himself. Or maybe unless you killed him, but why? You spilled. Oh dear. Not the first time I've heard that in Medusa. There's a buffalo and a cow. Gun permit. Daddy owns the gun. I like how the name is Daddy. 1962. God, this is going back a while. Yep. Okay, so Dad died from gunshot, but we don't know if it was suicide or whether it was murder. I have a theory. Okay, the little girl. I think she did it. She picked up the gun and she shot her father. Because otherwise, how would she know about this? How would she know he died from gunshot unless she was there? Alright, there's 3 cups, 1 for each of us. Let's have a look at these books again, because they may reveal a little bit. The solutions, that which lies before you, can be realised though, can be realised through that which has been left behind you. Let's have a look. Let's try milk, gun, sorrow. I know that because I had a quick look on the Steam forums just to learn a little bit about the game, and that was the one thing I found out. Well, that and that the Hansel and Gretel thing at the end was real. I got completely lost, you see, with the solution, because I thought it was a real character, not a fairy tale one. Daddy and his letters. He never wanted to play after the mailman brought new ones. That's why he shot himself, because he had debt. Dark Saturday, slaves to something. Ah, look! There's the wig! The mum has cancer. The woman does. That's why the wig is there. Ah. So she had cancer. They were probably going to lose their house because of the incredible amount of debt, and that cow's udder was bleeding quite profusely. And so in the end, either Daddy shot himself or the little girl did it, like by accident. Mummy's favourite drink was grown-up grape juice. It smells gross. They called her the grapist. Yep, so the mummy was an alcoholic. Oh dear, let's have a look behind me. Oh, that's disorienting. Oh, that is cool. Oh. Okay, there we are. Oh, I really like the exploration in this game, very nice. There's no... Oh dear. Even though it's, you know, sort of like a horror game, there's no true, like say, so it's not a survival horror though, because there is no survival. And Mummy always waved goodbye to Daddy when he drove to work. Oh, she loved him. Yeah. She wouldn't have killed him. It just doesn't add up. Milk? Happy home milk. I noticed that a lot. There's all the board games are about happy families. There's photos of the family and children's drawings, and even the milk is named Happy Families. Oh. He died in a car accident, Mummy said. She was so sad. She hated questions about it. Oh. Damn it, it was saying something. Oh, look at that wine. Adult grape juice. It's not saying anything anymore. I love it. I love the exploration in this game. It's pretty cool. I do wish the game was almost scarier, but I don't know how they could do that though, because you know this isn't a survival horror game, and they don't want to do jump scares because jump scares are very cheap. What's that say? What white is white as bone. Bathe in. Bathe in woes. Oh, that took me a little while, but I figured it out in the end.
Get your own damn milk.
Fucking hell. Well, I will get my own damn milk. Fucking hell. Sport for choice here. Oh, I really wish I had a heart monitor, so I could connect it with this game and play it. Oh, one thing I will definitely like to get though is the Oculus, which it looks really awesome. However, I do have that skeptical thought in my head because it was purchased by Facebook after having a successful Kickstarter. I don't know. So some people consider that a betrayal. And I suppose you could logically say that because Kickstarter is for people which don't have funding from big backers such as Sony, EA or Facebook, and so you're forced to look to the public. And so to go to the public, get all that money and then say, actually no, we don't need you anymore because we're doing so well, Facebook have bought us for however many billions. And they are the company which openly acknowledge will sell your soul essentially to Google or Amazon or whoever. Oh god, that bag's very floppy. In similar light, Shenmue, after completing its successful Kickstarter, well I say completed, they are 100% funded, and although the Kickstarter is still going on for another 20 days, But Sony have now said that they are supporting them, so they're paying the rest of the money, I believe. Mum and Dad were never home. It was pretty lonely. So even though they went to Kickstarter, Sony are funding them as well, which is a bit strange because if you've ever gone on internet forums like say Reddit, Shenmue 3 is a game that's mentioned all the time. Like before the Kickstarter was even announced, people were always saying, "Oh, I wish there was Shenmue 3, or I'd love to see Shenmue 3, why aren't they making it?" So they'd obviously like sell and hopefully profit from it. And so it was a weird thing going to Kickstarter. One thing as well is the money doesn't add up. I read on, I think it was Games Radar, they said the money, 2 million. Well, Shenmue 1 alone, didn't that cost something like 10 million? And so Shenmue 3 should be even more expensive. And so it's predicted that Sony will be paying the remainder of the money. But which case, it's like, what was the point of the Kickstarter? Well, I say to, judge public reaction, but why have the 10 grand option for Kickstarter? That was quite a strange thing. But I don't know. Oh god, those 10 grand things are crazy in Kickstarter games. Like even like if I was like this, oh fuck off, fucking jump scares. So if I was like this crazy millionaire, maybe I'd go for it. But oh, that face is turning. But fucking hell, there are some rich people on Kickstarter. Puzzle piece. Oh, fuck off. Right, let's see if we can solve this puzzle. So we should have all the pieces now. Strange. You don't seem to fit where I want you to fit. Fucking hell. Fucking hate jump scares so much. Oh, there's Daddy with his head blown off. Puzzle. Bills. Yeah. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Let me solve this children's puzzle. So you can brute force it, because every time you complete a puzzle piece, the puzzle refuses to come out again. Yep. Right. Problem. We are missing 2 pieces. Ah, there you are. There you are, my little snuggy puff. Boom. Me trying to pour some milk. I made such a mess. Fucking clumsy bitch. Ooh. Oh, I thought the world had changed then. I can't ask my dad though, he's fucking shot himself.